Video games are computer programs. So like any other computer software, they are made of data and code. The data is the information that the program is processing. For example, in this case, this simple game includes assets like images that we see here on screen, or scores for the player, or other information about the game. But it also includes code, or the instruction that we tell the computer about what to do and how to process the data. Traditionally, computer programs are written using specific languages. For example, this game is made using a language called C++. Computer programming languages are usually text-based and follow particular syntax for each language. Writing a program like this can be quite complicated and requires experience in programming and understanding that language. Alternatively, we can use visual tools for creating computer games or other types of application. So for example, if you consider the example of the game that we just made, we had showed, it includes three different types of objects. You have a player character, the blue square, we have some scores, which are the green ones, and we have some enemies that we have to avoid. A similar program can be written using some visual tools that allow you to make the same game without doing much of a coding. This one is an example of that. If you see this program, you can see that it still does the same functionality. So we still have the same player character, the same scores, and avoiding the enemies are the objective of the game. But in order to write this code, this game, we didn't write any code. Everything was done visually using simple interfaces that the program provides. In this series of tutorials, we are going to talk about visual tools for making games. You can see that the simple game is made of an environment, sometimes called a level or a room, and a series of objects on it. Objects that are controlled by the player, objects that are controlled by the game, like the enemies, and objects that are generally stationary and are used by the player or the other parts of the game. We will see how these objects can be created and how they can interact with each other without the need for any coding.